wisdom, your guidance, your understanding that you've given me and my family over those 50 plus years. Hopefully, all those miles you've driven seem worth it today. All these people have something in common. They believed in me, and so did my first NFL head coach, Dan Reeves. He remembered to draft me, but somehow forgot to cut me. Thanks, Coach. I'm glad you have a lousy memory. I just want to share this little story with you how close this moment came to not happening. Our last preseason game, my rookie year, we were playing the Arizona Cardinals. One of the coaches come to me and he said, "Shannon, your name's on the board to be cut tomorrow." He says, "I don't know how much you're going to play. I don't even know if you're going to play." He says, "But if you play really hard so you'll have something on tape. So if we release you, someone else can say, okay, this guy can play a little bit." And it started to rain. And I remember driving to the stadium as it started to rain. And I'm saying to myself, we're not going to throw the ball. How am I going to show what I can do? I played on special teams, and I got 20 offensive plays. Had 12 knockdown blocks. I'm not proud to say I was cutting everything that moved. When they went back into the room on Saturday, my name was off the board. I made it. I would also like to thank Wade Phillips, our defensive coordinator with the Broncos at the time, who looked at a certain scout team wide receiver and tight end and said, "Dan, let's put him in the game and see if they can cover him, because we sure can't." Football, of course, is the ultimate team game. You don't land here without the support of hundreds of dedicated men whose sacrifices help you become a better player. I wish I could mention all of these guys by name, but unfortunately time doesn't permit that. I want to thank all of my head coaches, my offensive coordinators, my position coaches, who diagrammed plays and had the confidence in me to call those plays that helped make today possible. I'd like to have a very special thanks to Mr. Pat Bowlen, owner of the Denver Broncos. Mr. Art Modell, former owner of the Baltimore Ravens, whose wife Pat is a little under weather. I want to take this opportunity to wish her a speedy recovery. I'd also like to thank the fans of these two great franchises. Without you, there are no Super Bowl rings, no receiving records, no bronze bust. To all my former teammates at Glenville High, Savannah State, Denver, and Baltimore, hopefully, you thought I was a good teammate and you enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. Then, of course, there's my quarterback and great friend, John Elway. His place in these halls tells you what kind of player he was. I want to take a moment to tell you what kind of man he is. John had never heard of Shannon Sharp or Savannah State, but not only did he embrace me, he chose me as his go-to guy. In my first game, starting at tight end, they put me in motion the entire game. As I would motion past John, he would turn around and tell me what I had to do. Block the end. Block the linebacker. Run an out. Run a corner. We won the game. I'm standing on the sideline and I can see John walking towards me. And instead of being angry, upset with me, he walks up to me and he says, "I think next week we need to learn the plays." Thanks, John, for teaching me how to be a pro. Someone once said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. As I stand here at the end of my journey, I know I wouldn't be here without my family. To my 3 kids, Kayla, Kiara, and Kaylee, thanks for understanding when I promised to take you to the movies or the amusement park or to the mall. But because I had run myself into the ground or lifted myself into oblivion earlier that day, I didn't do what I had promised to do the night before. Thank you for making all those sacrifices that other kids never had to make so your dad could live out his dream. Katie, Thanks for your love and support and being here today and to share with me this very special occasion. Thank you. Mom, I know my grandmother gets, my brother and I, we talk about her a lot, but this day doesn't happen without you. What can I say? Your baby's in the Hall of Fame. Thanks for all the sacrifices you've made. I was the first kid in Glenville to have a pair of Air Jordans, a Mickey Mouse watch, and a Walkman. Whatever my brother and sister and I asked for and you could get, you got. And oh yeah, Sterling and I forgive you for those all-white suits you bought for Easter that made us look like John Travolta. My big brother Sterling, I'm the only player of 267 men that's walked through this building to my left that can honestly say this. I'm the only pro football player that's in the Hall of Fame, and I'm the second best player in my own family. If fate had dealt you a different hand, there's no question, there's absolutely no question in my mind, we would have been the first brothers to be elected to the Hall of Fame. The 44 men and women that I thanked and congratulated earlier for giving me and bestowing this prestigious honor upon me, all I do is ask. All I can do is ask in the most humblest way I know how, is that the next time you go into that room or you start making a list, look at Sterling Sharpe's accomplishments for a 7-year period of the guys that's in the Hall of Fame at the receiver position and the guys that have the potential to be in this building. That's all I ask. I don't say, hey, just do that. The next time you go in that room, think about Sterling Sharpe's number for 7 years. That's all I ask. Sterling, you're my hero, my father figure, my role model. You taught me everything I know about sports and a lot about life. I never once lived in your shadows. I embraced it. My sister, Libby, the caretaker of the family, my best friend, my sounding board, my biggest fan. Of the three of us, you've had the toughest job, so my brother and I could live out our dreams. You took care of the most important person in our family, our grandmother. The last 2.5 years haven't been easy on any of us, least of all you. Every other day you were driving to different hospitals so our grandmother could get the best care. The 8 to 10 hours a day of sitting in the nursing home so our granny wouldn't be alone. That just didn't start